So, hello, my name is Eduardo Mahauad. I am living here in the Galapagos, stationary now for about 7.5, 8 years. I've been living and working here in the Galapagos as a naturalist guide and as an underwater scuba diving guide. For me, the Galapagos is a very special place. This is where my mother was born, where my mother is from. This is why I can get to live and work over here in the Galapagos. I feel very fortunate to be able to do this. For me, it's like a blessing to be able to spend all of this time here in the Galapagos and to go about the archipelago in a cruise, which is the best way to go around the islands. It's really, truly a pleasure of mine to be able to do this over here in the Galapagos. I feel very fortunate and grateful that I can do this. I moved here about 8 years ago, and I've been in contact with the Galapagos since I was a small kid, because my mother being born here, we will always come here as kids all of the time. It's a heritage that we have here in the Galapagos. My family from my mother's side, they were from the first settlers on Floreana Island, one of the oldest of the islands in the archipelago, located on the southern part. And there's quite a rich history. There's a documentary that was done about the human history of the Galapagos, which is called the Galapagos Affair. And there you hear about the history from these Germans that moved here in the 30s, and then they established over there at Floreana Island. My grandfather was one of the pioneers in tourism here in the Galapagos. He started a tourism company over 60 years ago. Now it has become in sort of a fleet. It's called Tip Top. The Tip Top fleet is composed of three boats that will be cruising the Galapagos. And for me, I'm very delighted that I can be able to continue with my family legacy on this regard.